So setup day. This time around my booth was pretty much all the way in the back and I decided to go in a bit earlier just to set up and not have to be too crowded, which pretty much worked fine since I was able to set up on the first day we were allowed to, which is the good thing about being a local. I was able to bribe my brother to come help me set up just because I needed someone kind of tall to help me with the upper prints to manage. I can't do it by myself, so my brother's helping me out, and it took us a little while to set up. About maybe I want to say two and a half hours in, I was able to finish up my setup for the front, but not the back. In the back, usually I go ahead and number all my charms, and I have these little bins that are numbered so I can just kind of put them there and it's easy for me just to kind of grab and go. So all of the back stuff I was going to leave for day one of the con. I'm gonna get there early and whatnot. Everything was set up and ready to go for day one. So first day of Anime Expo, we kind of started off already in the morning with some issues, not really issues, but kind of stressful, and yeah. So I was already kind of late, and my helper, it was also kind of late due to traffic, so we were both late. So Artist Alley had already been opened, and as I mentioned, I still had to go ahead and set up everything in the back. So the front, everything was ready to go, but the back, I still had to get all my prints out. I had to put them in order. I had to put them to the side, make sure where everything was, all the merch, all the stock, all the photo cards. So everything was basically still inside the bags, inside the suitcase. So it took us at least another 30 minutes to get everything nice and settled down until we were technically ready to go and we could actually relax. But yeah, that was pretty much it for the beginning of the con. I got that one, I got that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Yay! People already picked up like 2 of them, but those are the commissions. Yes. Super shiny K-pop Hunter stickers. Yippee! I have Rumi. I have Abby. I have Mystery. I got Baby, Genu, and Romance. Wait, are we out of Mira and Zoe?
That's it?
I think those are the only ones I counted. Let me double check. But yeah, we have so far, I know we're out of Zoe completely. Mira, let me see. Do we have Mira? Oh, there's Derpy there. Oh no, we do have one Mira. There you go. And Mira, she's right there. Yes. But we are technically very low. I underestimated how popular these guys are going to be, so I ended up buying sticker paper, and thank God Amazon, it will arrive tonight, so I will be busy making more of these guys for later. Sticker paper has shipped. I'm going to be busy making stickers today because we are technically almost out of the stickers, the K-pop stickers.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, the lighting got weird again. Well, it's not that bad. Okay. I got some goodies. Someone came by and they gave me these ribbons. They're like Van and Ice ribbons. There's like this Gakpo one. And then there's like this Kaito one. And then there's like this Len one. And then you get like the whole like Van and Ice set. So I'm gonna put those on my badge. Like one person, they gave me their, I think this is their Coast card they said actually. Let me see if I can open this real quick. I can't do anything with these nails. Please, while I show everything else. And then one of my commissioners, they gave me this really cute Niji Sanji card. It's so pretty. I don't remember his name, but I know I've seen him around. But such a pretty design. I'm like a pretty boy, I simp. And someone gave me, they have here their Instagram. They gave me these really cute little like Niji like freebies. Got my boy Shu. And we have Calyx. I love it so much. So cute. So these are the goodies I got for day one. It was so cute, thank you. Oh yeah, oh, that's so cool. Oh, all right, so this is the cozer. If you can't see it, I'll put it. They did a Loveless photo, like cosplay thingy. Give me a photo card. It's pretty freaking sick. So cool. I wish I could pull off Len.
Dude, you can do
I can't do
it.
it.
I swear. I see.
No.
I was there.
I think next year, you know why? I'm surprised I haven't done it yet. I think next year I'm gonna do Kaito.
You gotta insert your flashback photos.
No! It's so bad. I don't even think I have those anymore.
I do.
No, stop. God. But yeah, I think next year I'm gonna do Kaito for one of their Van and Ice fits. That's the goal, but yeah. But those are the cute little, like, you know, little gifts I got for today. Thank you so much. So cute. I'm gonna put the ribbons on my badge because I need them in here. Oh my goodness.
Security system enabled.
No one will steal our stuff. Remy's protecting the merch in the back. I love that. So dark. Day 2. Made my way into the building. It's still pretty early, so I want to look around. Maybe say hi to a few friends. But yeah, ready for day 2. This is how empty the hall looks right before we open up Artist Alley, which is downstairs. So gonna make my way down there right now. Choo. Making my way down my aisle. Not a lot of people are here yet, maybe because it's in the back, but these are all my booth neighbors. And we are over in the pink one. Yay! Here we are. Hello, booth. I don't think there's much I need to do, except cut out like a few things, but here we go. It's day 2. Let me give you guys a quick tour because I did not get the chance to do that. So we have my usual medium prints, my large prints. I only had 3 new ones. The Sebastiel one, the Miku one, and the new Van and Ice. Here are my charms like usual. This whole board are new charms. And those 2 down there are new charms as well. More charms, photo cards. Those are new right here. Commission stuff. These are new. These did super well. I'm very surprised how well these did. So I brought extras like sticker paper to work on them during the con. My little like clearance pins, Inktober stuff, Niji pins. These are new, and these are new. I mean, oh yeah, and new mini prints. New. So that's pretty much it for the booth right there. So now that I am more settled in and more chill and not freaking out, I guess I can talk more about how day 1 went. So far, Thursday was pretty good because I had already made back table expense and merch expense, so pretty good. And it was only like the first day and a Thursday, so I was like, oh great, it's actually starting off really good. I did notice though that a lot of people that came on the first day were actually people that were doing our Black Butler stamp rally. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people actually did that because we had limited our prizes for about 50, I believe. And I think by the time the end of day 1, we had already gone through at least, I want to say 30 or 35 prizes. It might have been a bit more actually, but I want to say it was like around 35 or 40 prizes that we had gone through already for the first day. Yeah, we had underestimated how popular the Black Butler stamp rally was going to go. So we were like, oh wow, maybe we underestimated. But yeah, overall, a lot of stamp rally people for sure on the first day. I can finally put the sussy ribbons on my badge. But I don't know if having the first one is maybe a little bit too sussy. But it's pink, so it's cute. I don't know. It would match more technically. Unless I start with Van and Ice first. But I feel like the pink one is cuter. I'll try the pink one on first. Oh, I also decorated my badge. Isn't it cute? Oh my god, someone came by and gave me the pamphlet for this. I love it so much. Oh my goodness, this is great. I was literally trying to talk to my friend into like reading Taemin B, and they have a whole like thing for it. I love this so freaking much, and oh my god, it's so good. And they have a freaking bag. They had an Ita bag, which is one of the most beautiful Ita bags I've seen. I'm going to just post it on here because I took a picture, but it was so pretty. I love this so much. Oh my god, I can't. They even have, this is so extra. I love it. The dedication of shoujo fans is on another level. You need to read this. Read this or watch the anime when it comes out this year. I could go ahead and finally leave my booth and get one of the only things I really wanted to get out of this convention. And of course, that was going to be my Copic markers, and got one of their special bundle offers they had for the convention. So I got the markers slightly cheaper, and I was able to save some money on expenses. So now that I went ahead and explored a little bit of Entertainment Hall, it was time for me to go back to my booth. And that was pretty much it for the end of day 2. Day 3, Artist Alley. Here kind of early. Gonna head over to my row. A lot of people aren't here yet, at least from the back that I could see on this row. This is my whole row. I don't think anyone is here yet. Well, some people are. But I am all the way towards the end. The pink one, like always. Yeah, I guess no one else is here. Except for me. It's kind of good. I need to set up a few things anyway. I didn't get the chance to tell you guys what was popular yesterday, so I'll probably do that now, actually. So, Epic Charm, sold out. I don't have to display. My Black Butler one, the ribbon one, is sold out, but I found 3. They're just non-epoxy, so I'm just gonna post that. I'm low on everything else, some of those charms, so I brought restock. So I have to restock the bins too, so I'm just gonna do that. So overall for day 2, I did notice that my sales were almost about the same as Thursday, just a little bit better, I believe, just by a tiny bit, not by much. But overall, sales for both days were pretty much the same, not much of a difference. We still had a few people coming in for stamp rallies, but it had for sure dwindled down in comparison to the first day. Overall, nothing much different in terms of sales, but it was really nice to see a lot of people and interact with other fans that were into the same fandom, so that's always nice. I actually did get a good amount of traffic of people, better than what I was originally expecting, since, you know, I'm all the way in the back, so I did not expect to get a lot of people overall, or as I had mentioned in my previous vlog, I did not really have a lot of high expectations for this convention, so the fact that I still got quite a good amount of people coming in to buy merch is still really nice, very validating, so thank you again for that. So Saturday is supposed to be, you would expect Saturday to be the day where you make like the most amount of money or the most sales because it's Saturday. Actually, once I looked into the numbers that I did for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I actually did the worst in terms of sales. Yeah, I actually did more, much better on Thursday and Friday, and Saturday it was actually not as great in terms of sales. I think I noticed that was pretty much my case as well last year. I think most of the people that come to my table are people that either have stamp rallies, so they get it out of the way early on, or it's people that had catalogs and they kind of knew what they wanted, and you know, they go get their stuff, boom. So I also noticed that the crowd on Saturday was very different in comparison to like Thursday and Friday. Like if it's maybe the quote-unquote audience. So Saturday felt a little bit weird in the sense of the people that I noticed. I feel like my art tends to be just more girlier, so my audience tends to be mostly a lot of like the girlies, and basically my art is more for like the girls and the gays and the days. For example, there was like a lot of dude bros on Saturday that I noticed, so obviously my art does not really cater to the majority of that audience, I would say, generally. So I don't know if maybe that also had to do something with sales. But yeah, I don't know, it was just really weird. It felt off for me on Saturday. Oh my goodness, who could that be? What happened to my OC? Look at that. Okay, low-key, why is I'm like, focus. Why is this not focusing? Hold up, there we go. Low-key, why the beard kind of giving though? It kind of gives. She could grow a beard and a stash, right? It's giving. I kind of like that. Oh my god, I should do gender bend. Wait, I'm gonna draw a beard on stuff. How empty it looks on day 4. Yeah. Today is day 4. So yesterday, what was popular was my Lost in the Cloud charm, which is interesting because the past 2 days I had not sold any charms, but today, well, yesterday I sold quite a lot of him. And who else was popular? He was popular, and the lesbian prints were popular. The Rose of Versailles and the Utana. A lot of Rose of Versailles and Utana sold yesterday. Oh, I'm actually low on these. What else? I'm trying to remember what else sold. Oh, a lot of Sukasa and Rui. A lot more Sukasa, but technically both of them. I'm down to my last pair, I believe. I am probably also running a lot of Oscar and a lot of Lady CL2. I brought, I think, one more. I don't know if I forgot to bring enough stock of this one or if I brought some. I'm completely sold out of my Utana one. And I'm trying to think what else sold. A lot of Illyra. A lot of Illyra had sold, but I brought another pin today, so there's that. Oh yeah, also quite a, like usual, the K-pop Hunter stickers. And I sold quite a few of the photo cards yesterday. I hadn't been selling that many the past 2 days, but yesterday quite a few people came. They got Vox, a lot of Sunny, a lot of Luca, some Ike. I think I only sold one shoe, my boy, my poor baby. No one has gotten Dopey yet. And so far, no one has really gotten these guys. These guys. So I don't know, maybe for next con, I'll just like either put these guys in clearance bin or just get rid of them or give them out as freebies. But yeah, it's so interesting to see what did good this year compared to last year. But I guess it also depends on like the stamp rallies you're in. But yeah, overall, this is how the table looks. Just trying to neaten it up a little bit. The back is a mess. Maybe later I'll show you guys that, but yeah, it's still pretty early, so I'm gonna do my rounds and I'm gonna see if I could like talk to some friends. But yeah, this is the table. And we are pretty much ready for the last day of AX. So let's go day 4. Making my rounds in Artist Alley. I'm gonna see how many aisles I can get through, but yeah, gonna look at people's pretty art. I ended up buying these really cute hats for dolls. I'm not sure the size, but thankfully I tried it on my kids beforehand and it fit. So I got these cute little hats for them and they just look super adorable and so cute. I've been wanting some of these for a while now. I love seeing pictures of people when they go out to eat and cute cafes and their little dolls are dressed up in cute little accessories. So I decided that I wanted to do as well and I got some stuff for my kids. As expected, Sunday, last day is pretty slow. I did expect like maybe the first hour or so to be a little bit busy just because people that were doing their window shopping, if anyone knew for sure they wanted to buy things, they just tend to go straight away to those tables just to make sure nothing was hopefully sold out. So aside from that, I got quite a few people at the beginning of the first like 2 hours and then it pretty much was slow and it died down. My helper was actually also not feeling so good at the beginning. So they were gonna meet up with me at the table a little bit later in the day just to help me set everything down. So it was pretty much kind of more of a solo, pretty slow like I mentioned, not much else going on. I ended up decorating my little photo card because right after the convention I was going to go to a concert. So we still had a lot of other things to plan for that. It was going to be pretty busy, at least in the afternoon. Is this just a start? No, it's better, right? Mm-hmm. All right, got it. So this is stamp card for the Black Butler Stamp Rally. We named it One Hell of a Stamp Rally to make it on brand for Black Butler. So it's just me and my 2 other friends. Very cute. And this is the prize pack for the stamp rally. So I did the acrylic pin. This is a design, very cute. And then Mohan, who was in charge of hosting, did this really pretty charm based on the oyster outfit illustrations. Very cute. And Rabbit did a wooden coaster with the Book of Circus designs. Very pretty. So I think this is a really good, solid like prize for, you know, what it was. Thank you, PA sir. But that was pretty much it for this one. They still haven't come in for it though. It's so weird. Let's see on the Utena one now. Ha ha ha. Let's see. Can I get a? Oh, I just need the. Should be all the way at the bottom probably. Got it. Thank you. So now for the Utena stamp rally. This is our stamp card. Very cute. It's giving very Revolutionary Girl Utena. So this is nice actually that they show the prizes that we had on here. So our host made a really cute choo-choo pin. And other artists made these really cute pins. So you got the matching girlfriends. Very cute. You got Anthe and Utena. And then we have a choo-choo to go along with it. And then I made these really cute photo cards, like always holographic because why not? So shiny. So you have Utena and Anthe. And yeah, that was pretty much our little prize for the Utena stamp rally. And it's actually more popular than what I thought. I was worried that a lot of people wouldn't do it because, you know, Utena is a little bit more niche or like old school, but I'm glad to see people enjoy the iconic lesbians. But yes, so that was pretty much all for like the main 2 stamp rallies I was in. I was also in like the Niji one. which was also, I don't have the prizes for that, but we did the Minecraft Niji one. It's actually a very cute card. So extra. Bloop. But yeah, I don't have the prizes on here, but oh, we did a sticker design. We had a standee, but it wasn't gonna arrive on time. So we've just been doing sticker sheets, but it's been cute. Not a lot of people have been doing it though, but regardless, I'm glad to see the few Niji fans that do. And I think that's pretty much it for all the stamp rallies I was in this year at AX. Almost an hour right before closing, I kind of started packing away most of my stuff just because by that point a lot of people were not really roaming around the back of the hall. Like always, just want to say thank you so much for everyone that stopped by to say hi, anyone that came by and bought merch, or even people that just want to say hello and let me know that they watched my vlogs or that they follow me on social media. It's always nice to just go to AX and meet up with other people and talk to people that are into the same fandoms as you and just get to fangirl and just, you know, how all that good stuff. I really do appreciate it so much. So just wanted to thank you once again for stopping by the table. And that was pretty much it. That was the wrap for Anime Expo 2025. And after that, head over to the concert. And that's the end of the vlogging part. But now I get to go into a little bit more in depth on how I did this year in comparison to last year's Anime Expo. I think we're done. Yay! Yippee! We did it! So here's a chart with the amount of merch I made last year that I had prepared for Anime Expo in comparison to the amount I made for this year's Anime Expo. So there's a big difference in numbers, and I was actually pretty spot on for this year's Anime Expo. Out of all my charm designs, I only sold out of 3 of the new charm designs. Some of these charms I ended up selling by the 2nd or 3rd day, but after that I didn't really have other charms that were selling out, so I was pretty good in charms. As for prints for the big ones, I did not sell out of any of them. I did sell out of one of my prints. My Odysseus print, I did sell out of the small one, but then again, I only had like 10 of those, so I was not surprised. But I only sold out of him by like the 3rd day. I actually didn't sell out of any of my alien stage pins at all. I only sold, I think the one that sold the most was Luca, and I think of him I sold about maybe 5, so that's like half the amount of pins that I ended up ordering for this year's merch. So yeah, overall my numbers were pretty spot on. So now that's in terms of how much I sold. After I counted the numbers for this year's Anime Expo, I could say that I pretty much made almost about the exact same as I did last year. But the only difference is that this year my expenses were considerably less compared to last year. Because last year was my first year. My expectations were super high, so I had a lot of I spent a lot of money on like making merch, hotel, so many factors. So basically my expenses were so much last year that whatever I made back was almost little to none in comparison to this year. With the amount of merch I made, I ended up actually keeping a lot of that money as profit, because my expenses were on the lower end, which is good. Overall, even though I made the same amount as last year, I'm still actually pretty happy, just because my placement was not good this year. It was like all the way in the back, so I already assumed that I was going to have maybe not the greatest sales, not the greatest traffic, and yeah, so overall I did that. And also I had to take into consideration the fact that there's like an additional almost 300 new artists in Artist Alley. So even with those extra 300 artists, I made the same amount as last year. So technically my numbers are not bad at all. So yeah, I just want to say thanks again for watching if you stayed up until this part of the vlog, and hope to see you in the next video.